Welcome back to our channel's Warriors. We are still growing 17,500 Warriors and growing. If you haven't had that homie that always gets drunk and calls his ex-girlfriend crying to have her back, but she's clearly moved on, smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and have him smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to the following patrons. Michael Mua, Winston, Abuelita Irma, Abuelita's Journey, Alejandro, Trailero760, Grant, who upgraded from Tier 1 to Tier 3. Shout out to Grant. Grant's the man. El Skid, Nathan, Hobie Cat, Mika Boy, Lead with Love, Charles, Elbert 12, Soulstar LA, AI Vega, Esquiel, Big Bad 48, JT, Nova, Jack, Linda, Michigan Wolverines, Marius, Chevelle 66, Gigi, Abuelita's Journey, and Daus Herrero. If you have not already signed up for that Patreon, make sure you hit that link in the description below. You are definitely missing out. This episode right here, man, I don't even know which way I was gonna cut it, slice it, dice it, come about it, but here I go, man. And I think to myself, Hector, you always try to do the right thing. You always try to do the right thing, and you know, it's not that I need an excuse to do anything. Look, man, I'm fucking 38 years old now. We're in August. I'll be 39 this month. But I always want to do the right thing. I do the right thing for the most part. I don't need an excuse to do anything, but I don't know what this is, man. Lack of accountability. I don't know. So here we go. As you guys know, I started the Department of Corrections for California in the year 2006. The first prison I worked at was Centinela State Prison. It's in the middle of the Imperial Valley, in the middle of the desert, which borders Arizona and Mexico, right there, southeast most corner of California, the bottom of the bottom. I had moved to San Diego 6 months after meeting my girlfriend, who's now my wife. We started dating day one of after graduation of the academy. That's when we went on our first date. Within 6 months, it was on in Kraken. Her lease was about to be up. She was living in North Park, San Diego. I was still living with my parents, right? I just finished the academy, just fucking 22 years old. So since her lease was going to be up, I was head over heels. It's like, hey, I'm going to move to my partner in Charlie Gym. He ended up telling me, hey, just move to San Diego. He was living in San Diego. He's like, there's lots of people that commute from San Diego to Centinela in the van pool, the carpool. I'm like, all right. He's like, I'll bring you the book. There's this book that has apartments for rent, this and that. This was 2007. Ooh, the rent was so cheap back there. $900 for a one bedroom. And then they raised it to $920 in La Mesa. I'll show you how the van pool works. I was like, all right, cool, man. Fuck yeah. Like, this is cool, man. I was still drinking at the time. And yeah, man, we get an apartment in La Mesa. Here's the Grossmont Center. There's a Walmart there, a Barnes and Nobles. I think there might even be a Target on the other end. There's a hospital across the street, Grossmont, whatever. And up the street were these apartments. The van pool met in the parking lot of the Grossmont Center. Like right across the street, right there, the parking lot of the Grossmont Center, which is convenient. Now, if you put two and two together and you listen to other stories, I talk about a female partner, right? She was attractive for the sake of saying attractive, especially for prison terms, prison rating scales, 1 through 10, right? It varies. I'll cover that on other episodes. At the time, I owned a Toyota Tundra. That Toyota Tundra I bought for myself when I got back from Iraq in 2005, a little gift to myself. Okay, so here you have me living in La Mesa in a one-bedroom apartment with my girlfriend near the Grossmont Center. The van pool picks us up at the Grossmont Center, drives us to Centinela and back. There's a female partner. She rides the van pool. Right. I don't think she always used to ride the van pool. Occasionally, she would ride the van pool. So here we are commuting from point A to point B, from point B back to point A. As a matter of fact, we worked together on Charlie Art. It was like Charlie 2, Charlie 3, Charlie 4. We had a release spot in like Charlie 3 and Charlie 4. Level 4 GP killers, right? You know, when you're dating, you're new. My fucking experience, I feel like girls always test me, right? Like they just test, right? I feel girls in general test dudes. Like they be giving them all kinds of tests, hoops to jump through, and like I'm like, to me that's unnecessary, man. Just relax, chill out, everything's cool. I don't like to be tested. Number one. Well, one day, this happened on two separate occasions. My catalytic converter from my Tundra got stolen. You know, the bottom of the catalytic converter, it's a popular thing now. You Google it. These tweakers, they'll take the sawzall to the bottom, especially if the truck is parked at a van pool. The truck is parked there for 8, 10, 12 hours. They got all the time in the world to slide underneath there, high as fuck, on meth, saw it off, and then they'll go and sell it for whatever the platinum is inside, the mineral, the metals, the precious metals that are inside. It's like a black market type of deal. Well, on two separate occasions, my shit got jacked. One was at the San Diego Zoo in the parking lot. I can't remember where else. Oh, it was in the fucking parking lot of the van pool. I remember because I turned it on. I recognized that same noise. It was like the fuck me, man. Fuck. Not again. It's had to have been the second time. So I used to drive my Tundra from my little one-bedroom apartment down the street, probably like a 20-minute walk, probably like a 2-mile drive, mile and a half drive, like a mile drive to the parking lot of the van pool. So now my truck is in the shop. Now I'm assed out. I have no fucking, I have no means of transportation to get from my apartment to the van pool parking lot. So I tell my girlfriend, hey, give me a ride. No. Right? It's that test. I don't know. We were arguing. Clearly, we were arguing. Clearly, it was the battle of the wits, right? And you ain't gonna beat me in a battle of the wits because I feel like I got nothing to lose at all times, right? It's just I put it all on the table. Give me a ride. No. Give me a ride to the van pool. No. So there I am, highly upset. And the reason I didn't want to walk is because I would wear the green pants or the jumpsuit back in the day, the jumpsuit with a cover shirt, like a Padres hoodie, like Padres jersey, like a hoodie. But you still see the black boots, you still see the green portion of the pants, and then my lunch bag slung behind my back, the old school lunch bags, right? I wasn't in the generational that now with the backpacks. So a couple times, once, twice, three times, I make that walk like a fucking mile walk. I feel like paranoid, like man, these motherfuckers are gonna know that I'm a CO. Ain't nobody wants to be known that they're a CO, right? It's just like a target on your back. Like man, this is awkward. This is bullshit. I'm in with my living girlfriend. She ain't being giving me no damn ride. The fuck, man. I need to start. I need to start reanalyzing my life. Right, 20. This time I was 25 years old. Fast forward 25. The year might have been 2009 ish. 3, 4 years in the department, thinking I'm all that in a bag of chips, young, healthy, good looking. Maybe not healthy because I was, like I said, drinking. Just fucking young, man. Just wild with it. Well, one day that chick that I worked with, my partner, catches wind, like, hey, what are you doing walking? And I'm like, that's fucked up, man. Fucking chick is tripping. She won't be giving me no ride. Oh, I got you. I got you, G. And I'm like, well, fuck, cool. You got me. Right? I don't want to walk. Lo and behold, lo and behold, she ends up picking me up from my apartment, like like the following day. So instead of driving the van pool, she drives her vehicle all the way to the prison, which is an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, 2 hour drive to the fucking east, the desert. When we get there, she says, "Hey, I dropped my phone. Can you call my phone?" We had cell phones right back then. And I'm like, "Yeah, what's up? What's your number?" She fucking right here, boom, boom, boom. And then I call it, and then it rings, and then she like looks between the seat and she picks it up. Well, now she has my number. Now I have her number. I didn't necessarily have her number before, but that's how the numbers of it got exchanged. So then we work together. Boom, Charlie, our level 4 killers. We get to talking. We get to talking. We get to talking. She's picking me up every afternoon because it's third watch, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. So every noon time, she's right there like clockwork. By then, my girl's already at work or something. She was working at Fashion Valley Mall. And here this whole fucking thing started because I wanted my girl, my girl to give me a ride from the apartment to the van pool. Like that, because I didn't want to walk and be a target. But if I get, like I said, battle of the wits, I don't know. I don't know. I could have been like acting like an asshole. I don't remember, to tell you the truth. I don't know. All I know is I wasn't getting a ride. That my partner saw that I was walking. She was now picking me up daily. This goes on for a couple weeks. A couple weeks, about a month. It's like I don't even think my girl inquired as to how I was getting to work. I don't think she gave two fucks. I wasn't tripping. I wasn't complaining. I was getting a ride. Well, we end up at a party. My dad, my parents came up to San Diego because my dad used to work with a former employee. They were both retired now. They were both partners back in the day. They got some old school stories. They're just the OG type of guys, right? What? It was one of his parties. They invited me and my girl. So we go to the party and we're in the backyard. Fuck me, man. And of course, you know, your boy has that PTSD. I'm facing the gate. My back is to like, I'm facing the gate. There's food on the table, and the door opens, the gate opens. And I'll be damned. It was that girl, my partner, wearing like this white dress, like a white fucking tight dress. And I'm like eating, right? I don't even know what the hell she was doing there, right? I'm like, nobody expected this, right? So I'm like, pause, and I look up, and like, I lock eyes with her, she locks eyes with me, and it's like, the fuck? She was with her dude, I was with my girl, and I was with my parents. So as we're looking, everybody stops and sees me, and then they see her, and then they see me, and then they see her. It's like we're at the party and the fucking music stopped, like, right? And my wife goes, well, she was my girlfriend at the time. She goes, "Do you know her?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's my partner." She's like, "What?" I said, "That's my partner." That chick comes right over. "Hey, what's up? You guys, you mind if I sit here?" And I'm like, "Go ahead." Right? She sits right next to me, started introducing everything. Now everybody's just sitting down, having a grand old time, having a feast, right? Her boy's right there in the middle. What the fuck, man? So Party ends up winding down. We get in the car, we leave, my girl and I. She said, "Why didn't you tell me that you work with pretty girls?" I said, because I don't think she's pretty. I said, "Oh, by the way, that's my partner that has been picking me up at the apartment and giving me a ride to the van pool because you refused to give me a fucking ride." Holy shit. Here we go. Oh my God. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. If I if the following day your boy wasn't sitting on the couch like fucking Forrest Gump, ready to have my wife take me to work. My wife began all of a sudden, suddenly began taking me to work. Imagine that. The fuck do I have to do all this stuff? I guess that's what the message of the day is. All that was unnecessary. From point A to point B, I wanted a ride. My catalytic converter got stolen twice. No fucking, no thanks. I mean, unbeknownst to me, right? I just wanted a ride. I just fucking wanted a ride. We didn't have to do all this, right? We didn't have to do any of this. But yeah, man. And shit comes up for a reason. My mind starts, my little hamsters like, I just want to be cool, Hector. Just be cool. Be cool, bro. Be cool, man. Praise the Lord. So the message for today, man, is I can make up every excuse in the world. I don't have to. I shouldn't. I wouldn't. I couldn't. Right? It's just I don't know, man. It's almost like that force of nature, that beast, that like if I don't get what I want, I go out and get it, which is fucking crazy to say. I don't know what the message is. Please show some restraint, people. Can get you in a lot of trouble. With that, keep pushing forward.